I think he should be in the waiting room. I think he got kicked out.
No, he's not in the waiting room.
They don't see him in the waiting room.
All right, your client is here. At least he is joining.
Apparently it was like buffering or something.
And I think it's still buffering. All right, he is now on the screen, still buffering. Oh, he needs to remove his hat.
Okay, I'm here.
All right. If everyone can put on the appropriate interpretation skill, just give me a moment.
Okay, I'm putting it right now.
Señor Orlando Ramírez, yo soy la intérprete.
Sí.
Just one moment.
Espérese un momentito, me va a hacer un gran favor. No mueva esa cámara, por favor. Tiene que tenerla fija.
Okay.
Que no se mueva. Le voy a agradecer mucho. Thank you. I just told him to not move the camera.
All right, thank you so much.
It's still.
Sometimes this just does not want to do what I'm asking it to do.
I know.
Let me try it again.
Okay.
There we are.
Okay, great.
Okay, is everyone able to hear?
Yeah, I heard. Oigo.
And everyone, please make sure you're on English and except for Mr. Ramirez, and make sure you're on mute.
Okay. Sí.
All right.
Ya lo tengo, ya lo tengo.
All right, thank you. All right, we're continuing this hearing. We have interpreter Flavia Valle. If you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and from Spanish into English, so help you God? Right. So we're back on the record. Defense, you were asking Mr. Ramirez questions.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí.
Mr. Ramirez, you are entering into this plea based on advice you have received from your immigration attorney, correct?
Sí, correcto.
Thank you, Your Honor. Defense has concluded with their Padilla advisals.
All right, Mr. Ramirez. Were you advised either by your defense attorney, Ms. Cruz, or your immigration attorney
Sí,
of the consequences of pleading
Sí.
no contest or guilty in the application of federal immigration law as it relates to this case?
sí,
Did that advice include possible consequences such as deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, or the denial of naturalization?
sí,
And do you understand the consequences of entering into this plea bargain agreement?
sí,
And do you understand the consequences of pleading guilty
Sí.
or no contest?
sí,
All right, the court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Off the record for a moment, Brenna, I think River is knocking things over.
Yeah, just a second.
Okay. I didn't want anything to be damaged, stuff falling on carpet.
sí.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I didn't want him to damage
Okay.
things on the carpet. All right, we're back on the record. Mr. Ramirez, according to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense. That included offense
Okay,
is
sí.
theft, $750, but less than $2,500 as a Class A misdemeanor. Punishment is to be assessed at 170 days in the Bexar County Jail. There is a $2,000 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution to be paid to San Antonio Police Department and Home Depot jointly. There's an estimated restitution of $368. There's to be no contact with the Home Depot stores in Bexar County. Is there an agreement that the restitution is $368, or we do not have a set amount?
Judge, my understanding was that that amount.
Oh, Hunter,
encompasses-
you need to be on the English channel.
And
Sorry
you-
about that. Is
Yes,
that better?
yes.
Okay. My understanding, Judge, is that that restitution amount covers two items that were not recovered. And it was unclear whether or not SAPD had covered that loss or if Home Depot paid that loss. And so that's why it's jointly. I do believe that is the amount for the two items not recovered. But I'm open to a restitution hearing if something changes materially.
That is defense's understanding that it's that 300 something number. But if state wants to ask for more, then we would be requesting a restitution hearing.
So is the agreement that the amount is $368?
Defense
State?
would agree to.
Yes, Judge.
All right, then, Mr. Ramirez, did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Sí, claro.
Defense is at the plea bargain agreement.
It is, Your Honor.
State is at the plea bargain agreement.
Yes, Judge.
All right, next I'm gonna, well, not show you. Did you review the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal with your attorney, Mr. Ramirez? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Sí, lo firmé.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Sí,
Defense, have there been any such motions?
None, Your Honor.
Outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, and the theft level 2 course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Sí, entendí.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No me opongo.
State any evidence to support the defendant's no contest plea.
The state offers states one and attachments, Judge.
Any
No objection.
Mr. Ramirez, did you review a document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Sí, correcto.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Sí,
Did you understand that the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
entendí.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty of theft, $750 for less than $2,500. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
My client is a responsible head of household. He's the father to children. One of them is going into the military, and he provides for his family. He has a good job. He's always at his job. As a defendant, he was always in contact with us. We never had to chase him down. And we really feel that he will be a successful probationer because he has a lot on the line.
All right, Mr. Ramirez, if you're drug tested today, what will the results be?
Oh, no, yo no uso drogas.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court will sentence you to 170 days in the Bexar County Jail, suspended and probated for 2 years, $2,000 fine, probated, restitution of $368 to San Antonio Police Department and Home Depot jointly, no contact with Home Depot stores in Bexar County, theft level 2 course, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minor children, 150 hours of community service restitution, 40 of those hours be waived if you obtain the COVID vaccine. I'm not forcing anyone to get the COVID vaccine. That's completely up to you. But if you receive that vaccine, or if you've already taken it and provide proof to probation, 40 hours will be deducted. Regular UAs, or you can do the patch. Regular Zoom
Okay.
reporting.
Está bien.
Rebecca, is there anything else that he needs, Rebecca?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez, is there anything else that you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, que gracias por estar aquí, atenderme y estar
Oh,
conmigo
you're
ahorita.
welcome. All right, thank you. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, I'm sorry, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal?
Sí,
And did you understand it?
sí,
And did you electronically sign it?
correcto.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Sí,
All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Ramirez, you need to make sure you complete everything. You're going to have to take a theft course with probation, but I can give a theft course in less than 2 minutes. If it doesn't belong to you, don't take it. If you know it's stolen, don't buy it. And don't go into anyone's home or building without permission. That's a theft course. But they have another one they want you to take that's more in depth. Although I don't know how more in depth it can be, Brenna, but all right. What I'm going to do, Mr. Ramirez, I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1. And I'm going to send your attorney to number 1. And if the interpreter could go to number 1, please, and they'll go over conditions with you. So Flavia, I've sent you to number 1. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. All right, thank you. All right, everyone, I'm going to stop live stream. We are done for today. Hunter, you're trying to move up. Okay. Mom appreciates that. All right, I'm going to stop live stream, and we are we're going to see everybody on Tuesday. So hopefully everyone will have a safe Labor Day. Remember, COVID is still out there. Brenda is hiding around the corner. It's just looking to see who's coming. So, and also everyone, please be safe. Accidents can happen. I don't know if people do fireworks on Labor Day or not, but it's like, don't do that.